Well, anyway, we'll start early because time is of the essence here. Is that so many people have wanted to see the apartment. So, I figure, let's show you where I live. Or do I? There's your living room. Can we... No happy medium? Okay. Here's the kitchen. The little boy's room. Just in case there's something that could be considered questionable there, we didn't spend too much time there. And here's the bedroom. And occasionally when I used to do videos on webcam, this is kind of the view that you got, except it was more zoomed in. So, yeah. So you've been wanting to see my apartment. Well, here you go. Hello, John. So again, hello, Jack. So, I guess you can figure out, if this is where you live, why is it empty? Well, that's because, as the title says, hello, Tom, as the title says, there's big change. While things are not going to be normal for a bit, there is I'm not going to miss that either. Kind of a hint there. These are the lovely steps going to the lovely front door nobody shuts. There's a guy who thinks he owns the place. So, I think we should go on a little trip. What do you think? Now, I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work on this car, or should I say on this phone. Alright, there we go. Double click. The annoying neighbor's dog. I don't know how this phone's gonna do, but I'm gonna try the same thing I've done with the other one, and hoping that's not working. Okay. The other phone would let me strap it to the sun visor, but this one will not. It wanted to assume that I wanted to keep okay, hold on a second here. I have to fashion a way to make it work. You know what they say? Duct tape. It's not gonna work. Why would it? Okay. Okay. Now we're zooming in on everything. Come on now. I'm getting annoyed now. It's not going to be the most stable thing on the planet. But this is pretty much what I got to work with. It's no good. Alright, that'll work. Tripods will not work for what I'm trying to do here. There. No, I don't want to do anything. There. I used to be able to use hair elastics and put it in the copyright. I'm glad it actually let me do that right away. Anyway, let's go on a little trip, shall we? I just made the view worse. I'm not sure how well this is going to hold up. In fact, because I work ridiculously early hours, I'm actually past my bedtime. And just to let you know, I am not in any way, shape, or form going to pay attention to the camera. I'm busy driving. Even we're at a stoplight, and we gotta wait. Focus is on the road. And hoping that the duct tape will hold. As I said, I'm going to be paying attention to the road. I'll come back and see what you guys are saying a little bit later. If I recall, where we're going, the signal is pretty good, so it should, for the most part, stay on. Maybe it'll get pixelated, maybe it'll drop out a couple times. But when we're at where we're going, when we're at where we're going to be, where we're at as I was going to stumble and say, then everything should settle down. I would have liked to have done this at a much better time, but unfortunately, this is the time that I have. Now, there's a main road that it's really hard to turn left onto, so I go a little out of my way to go on this small road. which has a church, and it used to have a school way back when. Fire department uses the school now. And there's a Catholic school across the street. Anyway, as you can see, there's a traffic light. And this is the way to get a guaranteed left. Oh boy. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that you let me go. Alright, now it's about to turn green for us. Getting pretty. We're about halfway there. Sure it's 6:10, which is the time it is right now. I'm sure somebody's probably read the title and the description and probably has figured out what we're about to be doing. Train tracks, you see both ways and see clearly before you hit that stop sign. So you pretty much don't have to stop at the tracks and stop, look, and listen, as the saying goes. You pretty much see the train coming from the right-hand side before the stop sign, and you obviously see further up ahead the other way, checking for traffic. Ooh, green light before I even got there. By both the Sunoco and the Mobil, $3.99 a gallon. Alrighty, we are getting very close. I'm not used to doing this in the dark. I almost went right by. Yeah, the landmark that I used to hit this street is very difficult to see in the dark. And I just almost blew right by. And it's also very difficult to navigate Pothole City over here. right, we're very close. And of course, somebody has to screw everything up. Because, okay, this guy behind me wants to go a different way. Okay. Now I can undo this thing. I'll tell you. Okay. Let's look. All right, people are talking. We want to see something. All right, what town is this? Leominster, Mass. Need a tripod. Doesn't really work for, like I said, what needs to be done here. Well, Tom already said it for me anyway. All the snow's melted. Walks around so much, I'm amazed I see him driving. Where are you heading to? Well, I think Tom is in the right. Ian is on par. Or the other way. There we go. I wish you could see it, but there's a house here. And like I said, the timing kind of sucked. So I can barely see a thing, although I could always hit the... There we go. That'll help a little bit. This seems interesting. I don't care if you see the number. Like, you can always find this stuff out on Google anyway. Hey, I just happen to have a key to this place. It's kind of funny. And this... Oh, come on. Screw it. Anyway. Well, you guys have always wanted to see where I live, so here we go. Like I said, I wish it were better, better timing, but I'm not in the apartment anymore. Some of you have figured that one out. And the former owner sold this dining room set to me for real cheap, and it's a nice dining room set. Very nice. This was the dining room set at the apartment. Love my living room. And the TV. And those have been left behind. When it's nice out, I'm just going to put a free sign, see if anyone wants to take those. And here's the It Screams 1970s kitchen. Of course, this is the door I would like to come in. It's right where the car is, but for some reason it does not like to open from the outside. It can, but it rarely ever does. Okay, that's the light to the outside. Here's my 1970s kitchen with very early 80s, and I mean very early 80s appliances. Oh, Grant Street's your old stomping grounds. And like I said, I don't care that people know where it is because, like all the other people that don't want to show their addresses and stuff, you can Google it, and 9 times out of 10, you can figure it out. Alrighty. And there is a room to the left, but that's not the one I really care to show right now. I mean, I'm going to share the best room for last. And this is a mess. Yeah, that room, I'm not going to change anything. Oh, there we go. This is a wonky setup because the way the windows are, I'll keep the flash on. And there's a closet there. It's weird is they have the Dutch doors here and that one right there that goes into the living room space. Thing is, you can close it here, but there's no way to keep this end closed. That's the same with the other one. Pretty neat. This is obviously something people wanted when they built the house, because this is way pre-1955 when the house was built. Oh, and speaking of 1955, this bathroom screams 1955. There are plans to get a nuke from Russia and blow this thing up. And know that I will not show this if that was number 2. The enamel is completely worn off because I scrubbed it. Same here, although some mildew collected on those flower things. And of course, we gotta love the missing tiles. And of course, the mold, which I treated. And I took the camera and tried to look underneath. It seems everything might be okay there. Put another light on. And these don't work whatsoever. Either the bulb is dead or this whole fixture don't work. Medicine cabinet. And I did not know they still did this in 55. Let's disable the flash. Oh, you might hear clicking because I had to have the phone on for the movers. Razor blades. When they wore out, you just put them in the slot and it literally would just fall in the stud cavity. So I wonder how many razor blades are in this stud cavity. I'm not going to do a demo. It looks really nasty, but you know what? Some people like it. We'll do it. It's actually does a really nice job. And you can hear the water gurgling because the vent pipe is blocked. Wow, a lot of turns to shut that thing off. Although it went the wrong way, I'll admit. So when I'm done, I gotta... Alright, a piece de resistance. I do not have internet here. I do not know when that'll happen, so I still will have to go to the apartment to do Watch Me Suck at Bowling. And yeah, I'm going to upload both Watch Me Suck and the one-way Minecraft. All right. I'm surprised there is a switch here, but you got to hit this one over here. No, that one doesn't do a thing. I'm still trying to figure out what some of these do. Anyway. I'm sure you... Like I said, this is going to be hard to display, and boy, that lock got on there tight. I do have a deck that it definitely needs work. Fortunately, these columns do not go all the way to the ground because a lot of them are pretty rotten, but not structurally deficient yet. And then they left me a grill, which became a hornet's nest, which means it needs to be cleaned out quite a bit. That fence, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I'd probably leave. Anyway, I'm going to go backwards because this is the room that I want to show off if we just remember to turn. All right, why are we... There we go. Okay, let's disable the flash. And here it is. It's the game room. And Command Central, where the computer would be, and I would do all the editing, uploading. Like I said, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before I have internet because work, and still got stuff to unpack. Now that I don't have very annoying neighbors that don't believe in keeping quiet, I can now once again do these arcade one-up things. There's the Atari one. There's the Galaga. The leaderboard, which is going to be a different leaderboard at some point. And of course, Star Wars. And this wall over here, I think my big whiteboard will fit there, because maybe I might get a couple more cabinets. But that remains to be seen. So there's still a lot of unpacking to do. It's just this has been a project because the people that owned it were elderly and couldn't really take care of the place. And they rented this out, and let's just say the tenant wasn't the cleanest. And there's still stuff there's still hidden surprises, which I found when I was setting this area up. Like, surprise! Yeah, that stuff's gonna go. In fact, I had so little time before I have to call it a weekend, I just half-ass clean that refrigerator. It's clean enough now. Alrighty, so yeah, not exactly perfection, but we leave the bathroom light on. But the heck, I'm gonna probably head that way again anyway. I just wish you can... I know I can control the dimmer from here. But I don't think you control... I don't think you can physically control the light. And like I said, before they started renting it out, or even while they were renting it out, just so that the landlord is able to get around, because they're old and they have trouble. They installed these hand braces to climb the stairs. And if they had to use the toilet, they put this grip bar over here so they can get up. All right. That's the new place, more or less. Of the wood panel. Yeah, I definitely like that. Although here, yeah, it's a bit much. I might be painting this room because, I mean, look how dark it is. I don't mind it. I don't mind it in the big room. So yeah, this place has its work cut out for it. It needs some help. It's not run down, but it just needs serious updating. And anyway, that'll be it. So things are going to be a little wonky for a bit, but I'm still going to be able to get Watch Me Suck and One Way uploaded. And one of the other projects I got to do. Oh. The only ones in this inside the entire house that are 3-prong. Nice. So I can my toaster. However, yeah, the deep fryer doesn't have them. But everywhere else, where's the light? There we go. Yeah, not much of a light. Let's enable the flash and drop the phone. This is pretty much what we're looking at everywhere else. 2-prongers. I know that's a relatively easy thing to fix. Just a bit annoying. I never knew. Yeah, that's a 2-pronger there. And that's a 2-pronger. I'm surprised that's a 3. I am so surprised. Yeah, that one is. Alrighty. It's getting late. I know it's only 6:33, but when you're getting up around 1:45, 2 in the morning, it's pretty late. So that'll be it. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.